Now, I recently get asked, well, with quite a few different people, could I tie a Wulff pattern? Now, the biggest issue I have is that I don't tie a lot of Wulff patterns, and one of the main wings used in Wulff flies, Wulff dry flies, is the body fur from a calf. Now, I don't have that, I've run out. I did have some, but I've run out. So what I'm going to be using is this is Snowshoe rabbit. I'm going to try and get the white at the bottom of the base. Use some of that. So I've got a couple of bits here I'm going to probably take some from. And we'll see how it go. And I'll tie the pattern, so it's at least not I'm having a go. As I say, I don't tie a lot of these flies, so we'll see how it ties and how it works out, and hope you enjoy the video. So thread I'm going to be tying, I'm going to be using this fire orange thread. I know it's an unusual colour, but it's a colour used a lot. Franz Better used it a lot in these flies, so I'm going to use this, not so much fire orange, but a fluorescent orange he used a lot. So I'm going to use this 8/0 uni thread in fire orange. Hook choice, again, it's up to yourself. This is a full and mill hook. It's the all-purpose medium, size 12. Now I'm going to probably tie it as close to how Franz Better would have tied his fly, his Wulff pattern. So I'm going to put down a layer of thread along the shank, remove the fine hair, really the waist, sorry. Now, what I was going to say, the fine hair, the hair I'm going to use for the tail. Now, woodchuck is the hair normally used. This is very woodchuck-like, but this is actually badger. So this is badger hair, and it's ideal. It's very similar to. It's got a lot of strength in it. Now, just how much you've got here. That's fine. Tie it in. Now you're looking round about the length of the hook. Tie it on top. Now I'm going to come underneath the fibres with a turn and pull towards the eye, and then a turn on top just to lock it in. And that's your tail. Trim away the waist. Now I'm going to tie it. The body's about just halfway. There's a lot of hackle in these Wulff patterns, so you've got plenty of room to tie them in. And wax my thread here, and then I'm going to tie in these waist ends. And then we tie in the wing. Now, as I said, I'm going to use Snowshoe rabbit. So there's the wing's going to be tied in here. So a couple of pieces here. Let's try and pick one that's really good. One down here is just, I'm bringing it out from the actual toe. Cut it as close to the base as possible. Now there's the fine hair at the base. Now I'm going to take out some of the guard hair here, so it's got a lot of colour in it. I'm not going to stack it, I'm just going to tie it in. Hopefully I've taken enough out. Now I'm just going to tie it forward, obviously. You're looking round about the length of the tail. It would be about the right to balance it. That's how I would normally do it. So tie this in. Make sure it's secure. The waist ends I'm going to come in over the top and cut at an angle so I get a tapered cut. That'll help give us a tapered body. Now I'm just going to leave the wing at this point and work my way down, tying in these ends. Now you can see how it tapers because of that tapered cut. Now I'm just going to use, it's basically a squirrel dubbing. This one's like a burnt orange. Just lightly dub it on, and then wind up. Any kind of dry fly dubbing, anything like Opossum is obviously very good. Just wind our way up. Now, as I say, there's going to be two hackles on here, and it's going to be really well tied. So give yourself a couple of mil either, at least good couple of mil either side of the wing. Now I'm going to tie in, now I'm going to use a Cree, this Cree hackle. This is from a saddle I've got here. This is basically, I'll tell you exactly what it says, it's a Hebert bronze saddle Cree. But in there you'll see, I don't know if I'll bring it up closer, you've got a mix, like a fine furnace and the Cree. So I've actually got one of each. So I'm going to be using a Cree as well as that brown. So unpeel the stem. You want to tie it on the side, but you want to see the inside of the hackle. I've got, this is the brown, or as I say, it's very furnace-like because it's got a wee black centre, but it's very fine, so it's more brown than anything else. Again, the underside of the feather, just make sure you catch it in, secure it down. Now I'm not going to do anything to the wing other than just basically get thread turns really in close to it so it lifts it up. Trim away the waste of these hackles. Give yourself plenty of room, as I say. There we are. Now you could split the wing. I'm just going to like fan it, if you can see it, just to give impression. I mean, you could figure eight through it. I mean, I'll do it, I'll just figure eight through. So basically all you do is split it in half. And then just figure eight through. Make sure you've got an even split, sorry. Just take your time. I roll the wing just to see it. It's a bit easier to see the. That's better. Make sure you end up with some turns in front just to help lift it. You see how the wing. It's a very light hair. So basically what we do then is we wind the brown one first. 4 turns at the back, come in really tight to the wing. Do the same. I usually, if I do 4 at the back, I do 4 at the front. It's fine. Tie it off. Make sure you secure it. Now I've obviously cut 1 or 2 fibres, so what you're basically going to do is make sure you trim them away. That's fine. Now I'm going to bring the Cree through. I mean, I'm not being fussy with it, just I want a decent start though, just lift it up. Want a nice straight turn at the back. Wind your hackle through a couple of turns or so. Just make sure my wing's out the way, come right in close to the wing, especially with a turn there. And then we've got about 3 turns at the front. See how things are sitting. We just come straight up, follow it with the thread. 2 or 3 turns to secure it, just to make sure it's going to not slip or pull away. Trim away the hackle. There's one wee fibre there, I'm just going to trim it out. And then just wind the thread to the eye, come back up, and then whip finish. See what it looks like. That's not too bad. As I say, I don't tie a lot of these flies, but at least it kind of gives you an idea of the pattern, the idea behind the fly. So it's better than saying no. That's all I say. It's what the body's like. I'm just going to trim away any of the long fibres. There we go. As I say, I'm not really no expert tying these flies, but there you go. It's a rough and ready fly. And now I'm just going to put a wee bit of varnish onto the head. And there we go. So anyway, there's you go. It's a quick Wulff pattern, tied with what materials I've got. Tail looks okay. That badger looks quite fine. I haven't stacked the tails. You can see it's very sort of uneven tips, like. But then I like that in some tails. I prefer that. So there we are. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. And again, thanks for watching, and until next time.